Alright, everybody. Welcome to Planet Crafter. That's right, we're going to be starting up a new game here. It's been a while since we've played some Planet Crafter, and there's a new DLC coming up on the 17th, so I want to get into this, kind of remember how to play a bit, and then next week or the week after, we'll be doing some of that. Ooh, creepy. Not done this planet yet, so we'll see how it goes. What is that? Selenium. Alright. Figure out where to start here. What do we start with? Food, water, plants. Got it. Here another day going well. I'll tell you what, that game's fun. It doesn't... It's one of those games that I wasn't expecting to be fun, but it's fun. We need an oxygen tank, 2 cobalt, iron, magnesium. Let's start with that. Cobalt. Hey, give it. Cobalt. Cobalt. Iron. And magnesium. We'll get our oxygen tank first. Backpack, 2 iron. 2 iron, 2 silicon, and 2 magnesium. More magnesium, more silicon. It doesn't need to have a solar storm right away, does it? I feel like it doesn't, but it is. It's just kind of rude. That's when you were wiping the guy with the broom and the oven. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Fun game. This 1 silicon, 1 magnesium. Magnesium, silicon. There we go. Now we got a deconstructor, a constructor, backpack, all that fun stuff. Good. Now we need to put down the basics. So 2 iron, 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon. Need 1 more iron. Good. I should have what I need. Now we need to decide. So I haven't done this planet yet, so I have no idea what to expect. But just like in all the other Planet Crafters, I assume we want to get to a high place. Not sure what's with these satellites. If we build down too low, we'll be in water. I'm assuming we can make this place green as well. Gonna make sure anything that walks into the saloon is clean. 100%. You got it, buddy. Now you're getting the game. All these dirty people walking in, making more work for me. There's no map. I feel like this valley is nice and flat, and I would love to build here, but like, my concern is because it's flat and kind of in a valley, I think this whole area is gonna flood. Not quite sure where we're going. I thought I seen like a biodome up here, but I guess I'm wrong. Oh, I did. I wonder if we can go in that. And wonder if it has oxygen. Let's go take a look up on the hill before we do anything else. So would this game be considered a cozy game? Maybe? I guess technically? Like, you can die in this game. Usually cozy games don't involve you being able to be killed. There's so many resources up here on the ground. Let's build up here. Bam. There's a cave. It's not far from some structures. So let's get one of these. Any game that technically makes you feel relaxed is probably a cozy game. Like, there's no threats other than starvation and food. I would think it's closer to a simulator meets a survival game, to be honest. Can you crunch in this game? Oh yeah, big time. It makes a super loud crunchy sound when you fall too far, for sure. I like the music in the game. We're going to turn it up some. Need oxygen. But as long as we go down slow. Ooh, I thought that was gonna do it. Yeah, we need to. You're not gonna let me jump in that way? Oh, it's glass. Debris? I thought the door was debris. Seriously? You're not gonna let me in? It's just kind of rude, you know. Came all this way to visit, and you don't even open the door. I guess I need a key. Does anybody have some water? Nope. Well, that's a problem. I just need one iron. Ugh. I'm in an endless death loop. Yeah, huh. Good bit, and then this, and no, I'm out of iron. Ah! That air doesn't last long. It does last quite a while. The problem is I keep doing dumb things. I'm doing it to myself, honestly. It does last a good bit. Especially since as you upgrade the planet, oxygen actually becomes infinite because you're making breathable atmospheres and stuff. The problem is when you first start out, there is no atmosphere. So we should really be building one. I'm about to die of thirst, which is a problem. Warning, low power. That's because I haven't built any power yet. Game's harassing me, man. No, I don't want to thirst to death. No. Dead. You need to hydrate. I do, but I keep not doing. And that's a problem. And you spawn with only like half your oxygen, so like it's a problem too. And I took apart my shelter like a dummy, so that doesn't help. No! No! Oh, I put it up too high. Oh, I'll never make it back there now. Not with that little oxygen. They should start you with more oxygen so you're not stuck in a death loop. I have no items. That's a change they've made. Like, you used to start out with more, and you could just sort of keep going. You would just respawn back where you originally started. I need iron if I'm going to continue here. Two of those. One iron. Now I just need a silicon, and I can make oxygen. I put myself in a bad position because I decided it was time to explore before I was ready. Don't do this. Ah, here we go. Hello? Grab it. Thank you. Here. Problem solved. Now let's actually go work on our base so we can survive for more than 3 seconds. Jeez. Why you gotta get dark, game? It's not allowed to be nighttime. Okay. Give me that. Oxygen real fast. Give me that. Yay, it's daytime. Good. Cover the base a bit so we can... There we go. Now let's planet craft. We need... crafting bench. There we go. Silicon to magnesium. No, it doesn't go faster when I jump. It only felt like it because I allowed myself to get into that situation in the first place, but you can get yourself out of it if you do things right. I'm gonna need to make myself some flashlight. I can't remember how to do the flashlight. Turn on light, F. Oh, I did. That's why it wasn't working. Water? Yeah, I see the water thing. I don't know. Don't know if I can do water yet. Actually, we just put down the crafting bench. Why couldn't we do water? Let's see. Yes, 2 ice. There, and now we have an extra water. So how much is it for this? Ice, magnesium. Oh, we should go back and get that plant. You know what? We probably don't need to. There's probably plants in this cave here. If I can find a box. There's definitely going to be some in the... definitely going to be boxes in that factory. Here we go. We'll take this food. Let's see, what kind of 250. We'll take this plant. Ooh, we need all that iron. That'll help us build our base out. Now, your health bar and your food bar are the same thing, so if I fall and break my legs, I starve to death, which is odd. There, we'll make it long first, and then we'll spread out. Let's see. We can't make food yet, so we have to go sparing on it. Discriminating against us carnivores. I don't know about that, but veggies is a sustainable way to food. It's definitely not my preferred way to food, but let's see. Magnesium and iron. We need some wind. We'll start that over here. Drills. We'll go a little bit over here. We need to get a couple wind turbines going. Let's make an iron run here. There's 1, 2. Ooh, a box. Maybe this will have food and iron in it. There's a plant. Oh no, it's oxygen! I didn't watch my bar. Don't kill me, game. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. That stuff away for now. Got asteroids incoming. Wind turbines. Now, let's get some heat going. Silicate. Iron. The asteroids? No, so asteroids are a way for the game to respawn resources. Rather than the items on the ground respawning, you have planetary collisions that drop all the same resources that are in the particular area you're in. There are rare ones that will spawn that have like crazy rare resources in them. But yeah, they're rare, so you can't rely on those. There's ways to force certain things to come down from space. You can send off rockets and attract different kinds of meteorites to the planet. And besides, I don't know how, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure how I would get meat on a planet that's barren. There's nothing here. There's no animals to hunt. It's just a lifeless rock. Right now, anyway. Okay, there's our heater. Let's get a couple more drills going. Titanium. Need some ice so we can have some more oxygen going. The music kind of reminds me of Subnautica for some reason. Alright, now that we have the basic stuff going, let's go ahead and make the base bigger. Oh, we got oxygen too? Cobalt and titanium. Let's find... there it is. Eventually we get things like jetpacks and vehicles and all kinds of really cool stuff. Bam, bigger oxygen. Now we're at 200 instead of 140. Or 150 or whatever it was. Double the oxygen from where we started already. Now I need 6 iron. We're gonna need to eat and drink when we get back. We should last a while. Hey, bigger backpack. And 6. that. Oxygen, give me that. Here we go. Now we should make our screens. Or the planet to take home with you. Make the best shape. It's space penis. I tell you what, that's how most of my bases look. I'm not very fancy when it comes to base building, okay? I'm efficient. I utilize every drop of the little tiny bases that I make. Backpack. Oh yeah. Let's get a couple iron so we can have a couple storage containers, and then we need to absolutely go exploring. We can now make windows. Are the drills giving you anything? No, they're not technically drills. What they're doing is they're applying pressure to the planet. Because you need a high pressure on the planet in order to keep the atmosphere from just dissipating as soon as you make it. So it's basically drilling down to the core of the planet to heat it up. And the heaters apply surface heat, and then this gives us power. And the power turbines are pretty cool because they apply to the entire planet. So I could put down a base on the other side of the planet and already have power there because of what we're building here. Okay. We will die of starvation if we don't do a little bit of exploration. So we need to go find boxes and stuff while we wait for some of this to go. So we need 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and 1. Grab it! And then 2. So now we can build oxygen. We have a food on us. Let's make a water as well to take with us. Good deal. Let's more thoroughly check out around this cave, and then we'll work our way back towards that factory now that we have a little bit better survivability odds. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it. Anything back in there? No. Halloween candy? Nah, we don't need the flashlight. I can see just fine. No, we don't. We don't trust Halloween candy around my town. Matter of fact, my town hasn't done any active trick-or-treating since 2020, if you know what I mean. Hey, solar panels. Besides, I think the first flashlight you get's kind of cheap. Oh, okay, that was about the maximum I could have fallen. I thought for sure I was breaking something on that one. Okay, yeah, we're out of food. We gotta get food. Come on, please have food for me in here. What you got? Bam. Bam. You open. You give. Lots of iron. I take. Oh my god, there's good stuff in here. Water. Oh my god, there's lots of good stuff in there. Push the button. Won't let me push the button. What do you got in here? Oh my god, so much good stuff. We gotta come back to that. We're just looking for food right now. Oh no, is there a maze down here? There's no power. Crap. Food! Yes! Super alloy. All this. These things I can grab? No? They look cool. Alright, back for oxygen. We got food. I need a key to go in there. Good. We got a little bit of food. Back to constructifying the base. Oh, there's a box here? What is this box? Iron. Oh god, I'm getting stuck on things. All this ice here and stuff, as we continue to construct and terraform the planet, we should start seeing all this ice melt. It's gonna be dark soon. Time to turn that flashlight on. Okay, good. Back to base. Now we can survive for a little bit longer. We'll come back and get more if we absolutely need it. The very first flashlight you get is kind of junk. You can get some really good ones. They're like walking floodlights. Look at that planet off in the distance. Man, this game looks good. Options. How do I turn on photo mode? Turn off HUD. Right mouse button, right stick. What? Oh, that was gamepad. Photo mode. F2. There. I took a picture. It was very pretty. Tashi! Very good to see you, Tashi. Been a long time. I had 70, 80 kids come up to my house and front. Yeah, no. We don't take kindly to community over here, okay? Get me some cobalt. Bam. Bam. The music is perfect for this game, too. Nice and atmospheric. I like it. Two more cobalt. And then we'll start building up pressure and stuff again, too. Okay, next. Screens, cobalt and silicon. Subathon, I've been trying to heal. Don't worry about it, Tashi. I told you before, you never have to apologize to me about anything. You do you, my friend. Okay. What is our lowest right now? Heat. Well, I haven't found any more iridium, at least not that I brought back with me, so we'll ignore that for now. Pressure could go up, oxygen could go up. Do I have any plants? I have one. Two magnesium and 2 iron. 1, 2. Ice. Need 1 more magnesium. Oh. There's one over here. There's a cluster of iron there too. Some back with those chests. Yeah, there was some more back there. There's definitely more I can get. This one gives me plus 0.15. This one's giving me plus 0.3, 0.38, 0.3. It's going to help our oxygen some. Yeah, our oxygen is 1.13 now. It's moving. Let's do like 2 more pressure things. So I need 2 more iron. I thought I seen a grouping of iron over here. Which map is this? Selena, I think it's called. It's a moon. I've never done this map. Plus, on the 17th, there's a new DLC coming out. So we're just playing this map. I've not played it before, so I figured this would be a good one to fool around on, and then we'll try the new DLC. The new DLC is a toxic planet, supposedly, so interested to see how that do. .2. Yeah, our heat is issue. Let's eat and drink and then head back to that station. We'll make one more water. And we'll see if we can't get some heat sources to bring back with us. We got food and water on us. We need the stuff to build a base. Well, not really. We should be able to make it to the one that we have down there already. Let's go see if we can't find some iridium. I'm sure there's planet on the planet somewhere we could find iridium. Wonder if we can get into that dome. Let's go top up our oxygen before we go in. Yes. There's a food. We will take that. We don't have time to be gathering up all this other stuff right now. Oh, there's the access card. Oh, this doesn't have oxygen. Oh no, where am I? Hey, we can make ladders. Hey, tier 3 backpacks. We found one of the keys. Apparently there's 3. Rip. Hey, there we go. Oh, I can't go in here either. But we can deconstruct those and rebuild them once we get solar panel 2. Oh God, don't fall down there. One, two, three, one iron. Hey, we can make higher tier drills. Big old vehicle here. This thing looks awesome. It'd be cool if we could drive around in that. Bunch of big old tools. Another titanium. There we go. We should be able to put down a little breathable base over here. There we go. We got enough to put down another one. Yeah, that's going to be a giant lake for sure. Looks really cool. For a moon, this is pretty cool looking. The music definitely has that Subnautica feel to it. I'm not sure that we can even get into this place. Now that I'm looking at it from up close, it looked like something we could get into, but we might just want to head back, and trying to come out here every single time would be about a pain. Let's go back and see if we can get into that biodome up above. It almost looks like there's like a zip line running to it. I know it's probably hard for you all to see, but it looks like there's a vehicle you can ride. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way back. Here, just be safe. You see the lines there? I wonder if that actually moves, if you can ride that. That'd be pretty cool. Like a gondola. If that's the case, we probably can't get in from any other way besides that. I mean, I don't see any way up there. Man, I can't wait till I have that stamina boosting gear. This is rough. Very slow. Go top up our oxygen before we go back in. Okay, straight to the other side and drop down an oxygen thing. Oop, wrong way. This way, down. And then we head across here. No time for sightseeing. Hey, that gave us some good stuff. Some more food. Is this a key? Good, there's key number 2. I'd love to be taking all this stuff with me, but we just don't have the room to do all that. Top up our oxygen. So where would key number 3 be? Is it way over there? Oh, this is where it leads? Okay. Wondering if key number 3 is going to be up there. Or is there something else in here we can explore? There's some better plants. We'll take those. Hey, we can actually build new ones now. What is that? The rocket engine looks different. Yeah, where would the third key be? It's not in... We got this one from that room. We got that one from the other end. There's no power going to that door. Oh! We got it. We got it. I just missed it in that office back there. Okay, perfect. Come over here. Bam. Bam, bam. Go on and get. Water, osmium. Ooh. Oh, man. There's so much good stuff in here. Oh god, oxygen. Too busy being impressed with awesome items. Anyway, our heat issue's taken care of now. We'll take back these parts and build up some heat. Yeah, I don't know. How much is this one? 150. We'll leave that one. Alright. I think we are good to go. What is this? Alright, well don't walk on that. Moving away. Let's get back to making this base. That way we can make some progress and actually come back and utilize the items that are even in there. Because right now, we'd pick them all up and they would just end up being inventory minus. It's going to be a while till we're using nuclear reactor rods. Take all the things? Nope. As much as I want to, that is a bad idea right now. I don't have the inventory space or the base big enough to store all of it. Plus, I'd have to make 50 trips back and forth. Nah, I'll wait until I have my vehicle and then I'll come back and take all the things. Right now, I'm just gonna let my mouth water for a bit and enjoy the flavor of waiting. Tidy up the moon. Yes, we will, for sure. That top right number is going really slow and I don't like it, so we're going to speed that up a bit. But for that, we need this heat. Three silicon, 2 iron. Daytime has arrived. The day-night cycle on this planet is fast. Okay, how are we doing? Heat is much better now. Let's make the rest of our screens. We need iron, silicon, 2 iron, 2 silicon, 1 magnesium. Silicon, 1 magnesium. Hey, now we can make the tier 2 heaters. Now we can track our power usage, we can track our progress, and we can see our numbers, and we can decrypt these. Get some mining sping. Ooh, and an agility boost. Oh, we don't have any fabric. We can do a backpack, 2 aluminum, and a silicon. Oh, yeah. Bigger oxygen tubes. Let's get 6 ice. Three silicon, 3 magnesium, 3 iron. And then just the 3 magnesium. Here we go. Let's go make some better oxygen. Alright, where are we at on oxygen now? Ooh, oxygen's moving. Good. Let's fix our heat issue. Even with that, it should have increased us. It did. Perfect. Pressure. Gotta get 3 iron, 6 titanium. One more iron. We'll get these new drills going. We're probably going to need power after this. Cobalt. We need 2 silicon. We need oxygen first. Two silicon, 3 iron. Okay, let's go put this power down. There we go. That should give us enough power for a little bit. Now let's expand the base again. Ooh, a progress screen. Let's do that. Need silicon. Silicon. Titanium. It wasn't titanium. It was iron. We need to go back, top up our oxygen, eat some food. Barren. Water cycle. Point 0.01. We are far away from that. Very, very far. So, what do I need to get to solar panels? We need the terraforming to go up to 17.5. We need to go get fabric and aluminum. Oh god, do I have any aluminum? No. Much lame, buddy. And we're not in a place that has natural aluminum. So that. One of these. And another iron. Let's go see if we can find some other biomes, maybe one that has lots of aluminum. I haven't noticed any biomes, man. It's just one big lifeless rock. There is that cold mountain off in the distance, the snowy mountains. Oh no. I didn't grab myself enough iron. Well, that sucks. Alright, we'll grab one more iron and we'll go back and get that. Mistakes were made. Not sure what they're going to have us do with this. Looking forward to learning all the things about this here planet. They all seem to have something different. I can't see this being a very easy planet to do. Yes, I know hydration game. Thank you. The other problem is, I don't know how far this map extends. Does it really go out that far? Or is that just dead end out that way? This map is huge, man. It is all barren. Oh, what's that? I don't know what that is. Yeah, let's put down a save point because we're about to die. Oh. There might be iron out there, or aluminum out there, actually. If that's what I think it is. Oh, God. That'd be a long way down, is what that be. Good luck getting back up if we fall down there. That looks like an osmodium area. We might never see this little base that we built ever again, but it's going to be worth it to go check this out. This might be our aluminum ticket over here. Everything's so steep. Hey, we can make this bigger. Oof. Solar panels now. Cause see, I'm not seeing any natural aluminum anywhere right now. And at least this looks different up here, so we're gonna go check it out. Yes! My brain works sometimes. That's great. Yeah, there's osmium. The other areas that spawned osmium on other planets also had aluminum. Glad I was right about that. Looks like there's a couple up here. Where's this cobalt? Looks like cobalt. Oh, there's solar panels here too. Grab a handful of aluminum to take back with us. One other thing we could do. Oh, there's a storm. Put this down. Oxygen. We can take this apart and then rebuild it. Give us more power. Tier 3 fertilizer? Oh, a fusion cell. Ooh, we need that. High quality food. Let's go. We could take this apart. And rebuild that later. There's exercise equipment and a bed. wonder if we can build those at some point. Yes, I know oxygen game. I'm working on it. Might as well turn into a race. I'm probably going to. Yeah, you're not wrong. Any more solar panels we can put back down before we raise in completely? No, just the ones I put down. Alright. Well, this was worth investigation. Cool. Good. I have enough room for 3 more aluminum. I'm just going to leave this shelter here. 2. Give me 1 more aluminum out here, please. I don't feel like coming back all the way over here. There we go. Hide in here while we dehydrate to death. At least we're not going to starve. And that actually gives me enough to get 1 more aluminum. Bam. This valley is going to be about annoying to get across. Ow! I fell way too far. Yes! There is a crunch. I've been trying to be so careful. I can't avoid crunching. It's just what I do, man. Why? Cicada burrito? Why? Why? Why that? Ow! Well, I'm not getting out of this hole. That's a problem. Let's try not to break anything this time. Try to find the safe way down. Ow! That was not the safe way down. It was less painful than the last time, but it was definitely not the safe way down. Looks like the planet is respawning loot. don't know where my box is. There it is. Ah! That was close. Maybe I can get out if I climb this ice. I might be able to climb that beam, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Oh! Okay, that could have hurt. I don't remember what the unstuck command is. Oh, there's a box down here with all kinds of goodies in it. I'll actually take that. There's got to be a way out of here if there's boxes and stuff down here. I know, hydrate game, thank you. I know, oxygen, thank you. God. I know, food, thank you. God, this game wants to kill me. Matter of fact, let's let it kill me a few times. I will be right back. A little bit too much apple cider today. Restroom break. Be right back. Hydration critical. You don't say. Maybe we should wait until we die 2 more times. I wonder if we unlocked anything while we were in the restroom. Oh, we can plant food now. We can put down a communications dish. Cool. Oh, we could build a ladder to get out. We could cheat the ladder. I think that's what we'll do. Gonna let this health and water run out real quick, so that way we have at least a little bit of play. Where could we ladder to, though? I mean, we could ladder up on top of the bridge. Oh, we could get down into the valley over here and then just jump out. Oh, we're right next to... Okay, cool. Bam. Give me that. Okay, let's get out of here. My whole thing was needing fabric. Oh, we're not climbing that. Not, I don't think. Old school 7 days to die scaling, man. If you can touch the wall, you can climb it. Killing me here. Do, 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 do. Don't do that. No, I pressed jump. Come on, jump. Yes. It didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to. Oh, we're just gonna keep insta-dying. Alright, well. Well, now we are officially in trouble because I don't know where my stuff is, and we can't. Yeah, see, I don't know how we would. Where's my box? There it is. There's one of them. It never used to start you with no oxygen. Yeah, now we're in trouble because now we don't have enough time to get anything. Both my boxes are just sitting over there. I don't know how we get out of this situation. Is there... It used to be if you destroyed where your base spawned, it would just take you to your nearest base. Not just keep spawning you dead at a location you couldn't escape from. I think we might actually have to start over because there's no way I can get anywhere from here. There's no resources, nothing for me to grab. I can't get to my boxes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we actually have to start over. I don't like that as a change. I don't know whether that's a bug or an actual change they made. I do have valuable information. It is true. We can't do anything with that now. I know where to get aluminum now. Let's get our starting stuff and then go from there. Ooh. Is that sulfur down there? Looks like there might be sulfur right below us. I'm curious what this dome is over here too. Yeah, we should take this opportunity to figure out where the other resources are. Water, oxygen, food. Yeah, we should have taken all this stuff with us too. Alright, let's backpack. 2 cobalt and magnesium. We'll go quickly and get back. Basically, as soon as we build our stuff, we're almost back where we were. We didn't make it very far before we got ourselves into a bad situation. That's okay. Did I grab it? Yeah. Let's get that oxygen. Two silicon and magnesium. 3 silicon, 3 magnesium. We'll take water, ice, oxygen, all that stuff with us this time. Now that we know the game is working the way it's working, we are not going to play around with this planet, man. It is dangerous. We just need 3 magnesium. Happy to have gotten all the quests done and enshrouded. Yeah, I would be too. It's a pretty big milestone. Why did it have to spawn me at night? I need to be able to see. There's a magnesium. There's a magnesium. Need 1 more magnesium. There we go. Let's take all the things we're going to need and head towards that dome. Now I know that there's sulfur back here. There we go. Take our food, water, oxygen. I could care less about that plant. Let's grab the stuff we need to build a base. Two titanium. 1, 2. Okay, let's see what this thing is over here. Why do you need... I still don't understand the obsidian block thing. Why do you need to build a bunch of obsidian blocks? Okay. Yeah, silver's not cheap, but it shouldn't be that difficult to get. My real question was, why does it matter about the update? We need one key to get in there. Can I build in here? Yeah. It'd be cool if we could get into this thing. There's a bunch of factories and stuff up here. Hold on, let's go get our structure. Picky about when I want it in my house and stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Play the game you want, my friend. That's what I say. Oh my god. All kinds of goodies. And there's a bunch of stuff up here. Ooh. Yeah, we could come back here and get a bunch of those to make the heat elements for the base. I wonder if these end up getting plants in them at some point. A very cool looking place. And we've done a full circle. Only place we haven't been is this place in the center. Can't even go to large parts of it because it's all blocked off with ice. What else do we have up here? Is that it? Okay, cool. Yeah, this was a fun little explore. I like exploring. Alright, well, let's make some progress on the planet. And then we can head to the next place. So much loot. Yeah, not enough inventory space. Lots of loot, not enough inventory. But we will. We will. Oh, there's a bunch of power here. I think we'll just build our base over here, because look at all the stuff we could do. There's free heat. There's bombs. Food. Could just build our base right here, at least a temporary one, so we can start expanding. There's loot up in those containers. There's loot in here. Aluminum, food, electrical components. Yeah, let's make a small temporary base. And we'll just have to have, because of the layout of this specific planet, we might actually have to have just a couple bases. Iron, titanium. Give me 2 more titanium. Let's start with that. Nothing wrong with building multiple bases. In my opinion, there is. But we're just going to roll with it this time. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I'm sure we'll learn other methods down the line. I like having all my resources in one spot. That way I'm not sitting there saying, oh, did I ever pick up this stuff? Is it at my other base? And then just having to move things multiple times. Why not take it from one place to another and be done with it? Silicon, magnesium. Let's get that going. I don't know. Personal preference. Do it how you want to do it, I suppose. Okay, let's get a couple boxes going. Put this all away, eat some food. Okay, first things first, let's get some power. Get a bunch of iron. Go, got a bunch of power. Let's get enough to build another little oxygen thing and put it up top. And that way we can search all these areas for lootage. There, just need one more iron. This looks like a rocket launching platform without the rocket launcher part. Oh, we can just hop up here? Okay. Well, that's a thing. Let's see if we can find some pieces to make our heat. Well, we can make 2 heaters. See if we can get more. I wish I could take those apart and rebuild them. There, we can make 3. I need plants as well, I just remembered. Wonder if that big container out here had plants. You got plants? You do. Perfect. I can plant at least 2 plants. There, I can plant like 4 plants. It's a good start. Let's head back and do that. Put down the things that we have and then put down some drills. Oh, we can hop in, but can we hop back out? That's the other question. Looks like we can. Grab some silicon on the way back. Just build what we need from the little factories until they run out. And then we'll move to the next factory. I feel like that's going to be our best bet. I need 3 titanium. Iron and 3 magnesium. Now we just need 2 iron. One more iron, please. Might as well grab that. That. And that, since I have room. No more inventory. Well, fine. Be that way then. Let's get our screens. Grab an iron. And we need a silicon. We'll go build a screen up here. Oh, oxygen. Nice. Then with that screen, we'll go ahead and start scanning some of the items. Iron and silicon. We'll start clearing some of these places out. Bigger backpack. Bigger oxygen. There. Nothing left in the center building. Two of these, one of those. Bam, torch. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we can't find any chips. There's one here. There's a heater. Once we get to that point, we'll start taking some of these apart and just setting them back down. And that will solve pretty much all of our heat issues. There's another chip. Go ahead, eat that food, drink that water. Good deal. This building's still got some valuables in it. And then scan that. We got the agility thing. We got the mining thing. Silicon and aluminum. Bam, mining speed, agility, 2 aluminum, and 1 more fabric. We need 1 aluminum, 1 fabric. Let's see if we can get that. Aluminum, fabric. Perfect. Now we can run faster. Oh yeah, that's nice. Perfect. Okay, this is becoming a good decision. Just loot the bases, upgrade as we go. Learned windows. I thought there was another iron around there. There we go. No more inventory. Oh, solar panels. Here we go. Need more cobalt. Well, let me just set it on things. Let's make this green, cobalt and a silicon. could use more oxygen. Which means we should try to find more plants. I don't recall there being any plants other than the one that I took back already. There is, actually. We got the plant tube number 2, so we'll do that. We're almost done looting this place. We're gonna need to go back, get ice. Take back some of this stuff that we got. Build some oxygen stuff. Yeah, I already feel like we're doing better now that we've got a bit more information under our belt. Yeah, this is going really well. There's a nice plant. There's a bomb. We can take one of these, take some food. Leave behind a titanium and take that cloth. Leave behind another titanium and a magnesium and a magnesium and grab that. Good deal. How much do I need to make 3 of these? I'm gonna need 6. Let's get 3 more of that. We have the iron. One more magnesium. A 250, a 200, and another 200. Okay, how are we doing? You need that screen. Iron, cobalt, silicon. Oxygen is doing really well. I'd like to get that to a 10 though. Let's do 2 more of these. For ice. Ooh, backpack number 3. Two magnesium, 2 iron. Here we go. Ooh, we got the good heaters now. Or at least the next tier of them. Rip. Cobalt, and iron, and a silicon. Iron, cobalt, cobalt, silicon. Now we can put down those heaters, which is going to kill the power again. Oh, we should eat and drink before we leave. Aluminum, titanium, and silicon. Let's get that bigger backpack. Bam. Excellent. That is a bright dust storm, man. Okay, let's go rebuild some heaters. Why you hate me, game? Why? I do nothing to you. I play right. we go, a little bit more power. Ooh, a second mining speed. Ooh, and an oxygen upgrade. A super alloy and a silicon. Let's see. Mining speed. Excellent. Not you. Can't take you apart yet. Let's see. Iron, aluminum, magnesium, titanium, silicon. One of everything, basically. I think that's everything. Yeah, 280. Our oxygen's getting strong. Let's see, any more containers we can take apart? Yep. We'll take that, but we can't do anything with it just yet. Okay. Drop this heater in here. Go see if there's any more to take apart. I think we're pretty much done in here except for that ice block. Looks like there might be some stuff behind this ice block we can get. There's a heater back there. Done in there, done in there, done in this one. We have another box up here we can loot. There we go, there's the other iridium we needed. We can make another heater. Good on all that. We can now make a beacon. Our heat is doing really well. Our oxygen's doing really well. Our pressure is the problem. What do we need for tier 2 pressure? Our pressure has to hit 1.2, so we could just make a bunch of small ones. Which are just iron and titanium. Wonder if it let us put them in the planters. No? Okay, fine. Be that way, game. Don't let me have fun. That's right, we cleared this one out. We put them all in here. Hey, we got the big solar panels now. Let's go. We can go take those apart as well. Game is definitely more fun to watch than Subnautica Below Zero. I don't know about that. I mean, the tension in Below Zero, in case there's creatures, can be a little bit crazy, although there is nowhere near as much tension as in the first game. Like, the first game was legitimately scary at times. The second one is just kind of meh on the fear factor, but it was still a fun game. It was nowhere near as good as the first one, of course, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it. We're done looting up here. Let's loot down below. There's no real tension in Below Zero. Not really, no. Ooh, agility 2. Nice. We need 2 super alloy and 1 more fabric. Oh, please have 2 super alloy in here. Yes! Yes! Bam! Movement speed! Yes, it's noticeable movement speed too. The increase is significant. Fantastic. Love every minute of it. The soundtrack for Below Zero was very good. The first Subnautica soundtrack was great. Yeah. I agree with you on both those points. Go downstairs and loot some more. There we go. Now we can make food. An exosuit Mark II. Storage crates on the side of them. It's just on the one side? Oh, that one's buried. All kinds of goodies. Now that we got some movement speed, that 280 oxygen doesn't feel like so little of an amount as it did before, because now we can move. Let's get that last box, and then we are done with this facility for now. There's a few more things we could come back and loot, but it's really not that much. Okay, we got some lootage. Let's figure out what we need for... Hey, there's the drills. Perfect. We want to build some of them. What did I need for that exosuit? One more magnesium. We've got a whole nother row, which means we could add more things, but there's nothing to add just yet. They missed a box? Did I? Yeah, let's go look. Are you sure that wasn't the chair sticking up from behind the desk? Computer. Chair. Chair. Unless this isn't the room you were talking about. Yeah, see, I looked at that chair a couple times thinking it was a box as well. I absolutely did. He's a blue chair. Okay, next. We still need that pressure, so this. Need a bunch of titanium, which we don't have much of. Yeah. There's a lot I need to do. But I'm already back to where we were. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good here. And there's a couple of these up here we can come get. Yes, I know low power game. Thank you. Whoops. Yeah, we can mine so much faster now. go take a look at our screens here. The pressure is still not in the 10s, so we're gonna do a couple more of those. Let's get some more titanium. Because you weren't croaking every 40 bucks. You're probably right. That's a part of it, yeah. It also didn't hurt that I learned a lot about the planet. A lot of resources hitting this wall over here. Now how's the pressure looking? Oh yeah. Now we're doing good. Look at how fast it's moving. What was our goal again? We can see our power. We need a silicon. Silicon. We got it. Bam, bam, boom. And then there. Tier 3 drills. That's quite a ways away. Actually, it's almost to 21. So, not long for those big ones. Oh, we can make the comms array. We can make food. Water and aluminum. Let's go grab some aluminum from up here. I wonder if the meteors dropped any aluminum. What did they drop? We never actually went to look because they look like the regular ones. Yeah, titanium, iron, titanium. Yeah, it's all iron and titanium. Alright, well, now we know. We could come up here on the hill and get a bunch of titanium. Or iron, rather. At least the asteroids aren't smacking into your base. They can hit your base, but your base doesn't take any damage, so... Is this the only plants we have for food? This eggplant? Hey, tier 3 drill. Is that the only thing we can plant? Because if we can get some food planted, we can start eating. Whatever, we'll just do 3 for now. We're gonna need aluminum. Sounds very cozy. I mean, now that I'm not struggling, it is. And besides, in my opinion, nothing wrong with some cozy games. Oh, I recently installed that Pow World again. I'd like to go back and try that one again. Arg. Silicon, magnesium, iron. Eggplant. 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 And there we go. We got food growing. So now we're not going to starve to death anytime soon. They got denied for their patent license. Yeah, I heard about it. They got denied for a portion of one patent, putting all the rest of the patent in jeopardy of being thrown out. But it's just one patent. There's a ton of other ways that Nintendo can go after them, and they're just going to keep doing it because they're petty trash bags. And I hope they go out of business. Did you hear about the new rule that's taking effect on the 17th on YouTube? Apparently, YouTube is doing away with a lot of, apparently YouTube is going to be banning a bunch of accounts and deleting a bunch of videos that depict video game violence against non-combatants in a video game. So basically, you're not allowed to run around and run people over in GTA anymore, or else you can get banned from the whole platform. At minimum, they'll age restrict your video. At maximum, they'll remove the video and give you a strike on your channel. And you get 3 strikes, your channel's gone. So, something to be mindful of. And it's not just GTA, but I think GTA 6 is the one that's going to take the biggest hit from all that. Because, like, they specifically state non-combatants. So, like, you can't just go terrorize a town and think that it's okay. But, like, if your game has a bunch of, like, gun violence in it, they're still going to age restrict your stuff, but they're not going to give you a strike. No more murder hobos. Yeah. And this rule is retroactive, so if you have any of that content on your channel to begin with, those videos might just start randomly disappearing from your channel. Although ones that were there prior to this rule going into effect won't get you a strike, but they may just disappear forever. So be prepared for a lot of old school videos to just go poof off of YouTube. much better storage now. I've been waiting for this upgrade. Apparently, so the stipulation, let me start from the beginning. So the stipulation is that they don't want you just going on major killing sprees against non-combatants. So civilians, hostages in a crisis, like, they don't want any of that kind of stuff on the channel. And if that video, your main focus is just going on rampages in GTA, you're probably not going to have your channel around for very long. But they're also cracking down on violent content. They understand that shooter games exist, but literally, if the name of the game is Battlefield, you're 100% getting your channel, like, pretty much fully age restricted, which means you pretty much can't monetize anything that you do on there. You'll get some stuff, but you're not going. You'll probably get like a tenth of what all the other channels are getting that are going by the proper guidelines. So, like, you're probably not going to have a career at doing Battlefield, at least not on YouTube. Stuff like Star Wars, yes, that would be included. You're running around shooting people. Fighting people in a PvP game where you're attacking somebody else that has a gun that's obviously aggressing you is fine, but it's still going to be age restricted. It's not going to get you banned, it's just going to be age restricted. Yeah, you definitely can't choke anybody. That would probably get you banned. That probably meets the threshold for channel getting removed. Now, anyway. Didn't used to. It seems like it might now. Alright, so now we have the new drills. How much aluminum do we have? Not much down here. Let's see if we have any more aluminum up top. If not, we might have to move to the next... We might have to move to the next facility. Well, we don't have anything up here. So, I guess now we just grab whatever we think is important and take that with us to the next area. Wonder how much longer. They're not going to. I can already tell you what's going to happen. Okay? And you can feel free to clip this and quote me. What's going to happen is they're going to continue to do it, and they're going to force so many people off the platform that they're going to lose money at an increasing rate, and then they're going to change their service probably completely to you can only watch it if you pay for it, making it into a Netflix service, and then they're going to go out of business because they're pushing away the people that made their platform popular, and everybody's going to go back to, I don't know, what's still around, LiveWire, Rumble, I think there's a couple Bitcoin ones that bit something, I can't remember, BitChute. There's a bunch of other platforms that host videos that are just going to keep getting more and more popular because their restrictions aren't as tight. And a big part of the reason why they're doing the things that they're doing now is because of the whole thing going on in the UK, where they're saying, well, we got to protect your kids. Where all that is just one big censor spree. Because they don't want you talking back. Like, it's the bottom line. They're just enforcing all kinds of restrictions that shouldn't even be there. Okay, so what should we take with us? We're gonna take food. Take oxygen just in case. Water. More food. Super alloy. Some fabric. We can come back for uranium and stuff if we need it. Oxygen. We just have to remember that there is uranium here. Oh, I don't know if I checked. Hold on. Oh, you got a license for that, ma'am? Yeah, that's nuts. Who was it? I don't know. I think I seen it while I was watching Asmongold the other day, where he was talking. He was showing a video of a couple different officers that pulled up to this person's house and were telling him, we're gonna need you to get to be handcuffed and come to jail with us. All because he was posting something on the internet, like, I don't know, criticizing the government or something like that. Things are getting real bad over there for them, and it's and that stuff. It all rolls downhill. It's gonna be here next. No more aluminum, huh? Alright, well. We still need to be able to build. So we're going to need one of those. 3 of those. 2 of those. We'll come back. We know there's food here if we need it. Drink of water, make a water. But yeah, the same thing that's happening to YouTube is the thing that's currently happening to Twitch. Like, Twitch is going the opposite route and not reinforcing any of their rules. So, their stuff is going under because of lawsuits. YouTube is being too strict, and they're forcing away their customers. So, like, they're both doing it to themselves at any rate. Here. Is that right? Was that enough? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. In order to make these, yeah, we need more aluminum, which we can't get here. We could put down one of these flower things, a silicon and a magnesium. Silicon back. There we go. Still kicking Rumble. Drive users to the options. I mean, Rumble's actually been getting pretty popular. My channel is slowly starting to see some movement over there. It was like at 3 subs forever, and it recently jumped up. I think it's like at 27 now. Which, to be fair, is really low. They're only now starting to grow out a gaming division. So, we'll see how that works out. But it's nice to have something to fall back on. I've never even taken a look at this D Live. Is that a streaming, or is that like a YouTube type thing with like videos, pre-recorded videos? Either way, got everything we're gonna need. I would like 2 more water, actually. That. And then here, water. I want to say it's like Rumble. And Rumble is pretty much like YouTube. It was streaming in there. I don't know. I'll go look it up, see what their rules are for uploading content to it. If it's as simple as YouTube and Rumble was, just make an account and you're able to upload stuff. I might see if I can upload to all 3. You can already stream to X, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would be very popular. And there's just way too much controversy with that right now. I just don't want to get involved with anything that X has to offer. Anyway, let me go grab a quick drink, and then we will go to the next area. Okay. Did we unlock anything new while I was away? No. Other than death, apparently. Let's make one more water and head out. Okay, so the thing I did wrong before was that we kept picking up our structure after setting it down. I think this time if we build a structure, we leave it there so that way if we respawn, we'll at least respawn and have oxygen. It used to be that you could pick up the structure and take it with you and then set it down somewhere else. But it doesn't seem like they want you to do it that way anymore, so we won't. Let's get to this other facility and then go from there. This time at least we have some greater movement speed and stuff like that, so we shouldn't have nearly as many issues as we did before. Can't say that we won't still have issues because there's always that possibility, but I guess we'll see. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. Oh, we'll have to remember that these are over here. Let's see what's in this one. Oh. Oh, yeah. There's some good stuff. Trying to keep an eye out for rare resources that we might need. Down in these canyons, that yellow there looks like sulfur. We know where to get osmodium. We know where to get aluminum. Kind of curious to look over this ridge up here, see if there's anything. Normally by now we'd start seeing a transformation of the sky turning blue, but everything's just so dark. Alright, we'll leave this one here and gather up the resources we need to make another one. Cobalt, 3 iron. There we go. Oh, it's this facility that we never went into before. I suppose we could go see if we can get in there. The map is massive, but it's very barren. It's like playing Starfield, man. It's just a lot of nothing. We've got 45 minutes maximum before we call it. Hopefully everybody is still enjoying the Planet Crafter content. Be sure to hit those likes and subs. We're going to be doing a lot of this. We've got that DLC coming up on the 17th. Probably going to play that here on the channel during our normal streams. And then not only are we going to be doing that, but I've got to, let's see, on the 7th, we've got Void Train coming out. I've got that to record for regular videos. We've got on the 10th, Enshrouded. I can't remember how early next year there's going to be that update for Valheim, which I'd like to play through. And then on top of that, on the 11th, we've got another new game coming up that I'm going to be grabbing for sure. We might have to climb this mountain manually. Like, I don't think we can go through this way. Might just have to hop up the side of this wall. State of Decay 3. We'll see if that even comes out, man. Like, I forgot that that game was even a thing. Like, so many game AAA companies have been going under, are just making some really poor decisions lately. So I worry about the future of some of those. I think do a ladder. I guess we could do a ladder. Advanced crafting station unlocked. Yes. That is one thing we will need to make. But that's why having one big base is what I prefer to do. Because then we'd have all the resources right there to do what we wanted. Man, I wish we had a vehicle. Ooh, now we have better heaters. Good deal. Wonder if we can get to it from here. This looks like a less steep slope. We might actually be able to get up there from here. We could build staircase up there. You let me hop up this wall? No, it's too flat. This one's not. Oh yeah, cheating. Let's do it. There's another dome over there. 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. iron. There, we have everything we need. Let's top up again. Yeah, air. We're working on it, buddy. It should be right at the top of this hill. We'll figure out if there's anything good up here. Trying to help you avoid the last game. I mean, I appreciate it. I'm not upset. Trust me. Uh-oh. Is the doorways all iced up? Oh, look at that. They got vehicles in there. How do we get in? I don't think we do get in from the dome. We have to get in from underneath here. I bet I seen ice on the wall down here. I bet you there's a passageway somewhere. That's all iced up in there. Oh, that's pretty. See, we have to go into one of these here somewhere. They got rail guns up here. What are you trying to defend against? See, I think we have to take an elevator from down below. Starship Trooper bugs. That would be kind of cool. If I fall from here, that's gonna hurt. Well, that's gonna hurt. We dead. Oh my god, I lived. How am I still alive? Well, now that I know I can survive a fall from space, we might as well just keep going, huh? I bet you there's a way in right here where this ice is. Oh, we got a long way to go for this ice to start melting. I bet you there's a way in here to get up there. Change drawers now. No, it wasn't that big of a scare. Halfway down, I kind of resigned myself to my fate, and then that didn't happen. So. Oh no! I was looking at ice instead of walking around. Now I'm gonna die. Just kidding. We have icing. We brought oxygen this time. I was gonna say icing, and I don't know why, because I was looking at ice. That's why. It looks like there's a zip line or a thing we can ride on to get up there. You see the wires? It goes down to that other facility. I wonder if we have to go from this facility to that one. Looks like you can land up there. Look, you can even see the Lights. We need one of these. We need 1, 2 of these. 1, 2. 3. Jeez. What's blinking over there? Whatever. Moving on. So I think we need to figure out how to get this facility going before we can get to that one. Wonder what temperature this ice starts to melt. I wonder if it's different. That was a very far, very slow fall. Here's the back way into that facility. Let's see if we can get enough iron to make a big storage box. 1, 2, and 3. And there's the key. Let's go ahead and grab that key. And then move to the next area. You missed a box. Are you sure it wasn't a chair? A box right next to the key. All right. Key. Oh. So I did. Well then. You were right. Man, my tunnel vision is bad tonight. Alright, we're gonna need to keep the key. Silicate, iron. Get 2 more blueprints. We can make a compass. And a mining speed. Iron and silicon. I think I left 2 iron laying on the ground in here. Let's see. Super alloy. Super alloy, aluminum. Need another silicon. Oh, we need water too. There we go. Some better mining speed. Go up, go up. Mining speed 3. Compass 2 aluminum. Did we have 2 aluminum? No. Alright, let's loot some more. No more aluminum in there. Ah, there we go. Real quick, I don't think I checked this last time either. Bunch of basic supplies in the boxes. I really want to drive this thing. We should be working towards that. Not trying to de-ice this whole facility. One last joyride before we croak. Yes, I know oxygen. That's why I'm going back. Come on, game. Yay, compass. Next, well, we got some living quarters. We got a recycler. We got bigger living quarters. We We got a shredder. Nothing fantastic. I think our best bet is the next leg of this is going to be about a pain. So I think we're going to call it here. My dog is being annoying anyway, so I'm going to go spend some time with her so she'll settle down before bedtime. We need to go out and do an aluminum run. And without aluminum, we're not making progress. So we're going to take and go and make a temporary base out where the aluminum is. Start building out a base over there. We need... probably going to need to take some things with us. Water, food. Food, oxygen, water. And then we'll go from there. But realistically, I think despite having that issue early on, that we're actually further than we were. So we're making progress regardless. And hopefully tomorrow you'll all stop back out again, because we're going to be doing even more Planet Crafter. We're going to be doing this until the DLC drops, and then we're going to switch over to that map. We're just going to see how far we can take this file before that happens. And then, yeah, I got a lot of work to do this month. So, streams might be sparse. I'm not sure. I'm going to try not to have any time off. We're just going to try to roll with our regular schedule now at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday here on YouTube. And we'll go from there. At any rate, thank you everybody so much for stopping up. I greatly appreciate you. Hopefully you had a good time. Consider hitting those likes and subs. And then, yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Stay healthy out there. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.